Hey guys, it's Charlie on the Pagan Perspective. I'm your Saturday sub. This month marks my 1-year anniversary on the channel. For me, the most important thing with spellcraft and magic is my intent, my energy, and directing that energy out into the universe. At what time of the year do I celebrate New Year? For me, the New Year starts during Samhain, which for me is October, the end of October. And for me, it's really that feeling of newness. And I get that feeling when it's cold. And to me, that's like a rejuvenating, fresh feeling. I love cold weather when the air feels kind of misty and there's like moisture in the air. That time of year is my favorite. The colors are changing, the lighting, because there's a TV behind me playing in the background and it's changing obviously, so just ignore that. Even as a child, I loved Halloween, and that time of year always felt really nice to me. And so now that I'm older and I'm celebrating my own traditions and doing my own traditions, for me the New Year starts during that time of Samhain. Am I Wiccan? This one is kind of hard to answer. For the most part, I guess I can say yes, I am Wiccan. I usually just call myself pagan and witch, but I do also go by Wiccan because I do practice some of the traditions. I do very little ceremonial magic, but if I do a lot of that pertains to Gardnerian Wicca. What type of magic do you practice? I practice the most with things that do not require much equipment. Putting that energy out into the world that requires no equipment at all, just me and my thoughts. For me, that is the most common thing that I do. In all forms of my magic, it's just me, my mind, and the universe. Because I am a traveler, I don't have a lot of space, or I also don't want to spend a lot of money on the cat is kitty. I also do magic within my everyday life situations, things like bathing, showering, cooking, cleaning, pretty much every form of life. Magic is not separate from life. For me, it is a part of life. I will find a way to incorporate my magic in my everyday mundane life. So I might also call my magic mundane magic, and I'm using a lot of air quotes right now because although I like to call it kind of mundane magic, it's not that it's boring, it's just that I'm not stopping my day to do this whole elaborate ritual and then go back to living. For me, my whole life is magical, I guess you can say. So yeah. Another thing that I do is I use nature as my magic. So if there's, like, for example, ice outside from snow, leaves that fell, or rocks or anything like that, I might use some of that in my practice. Depending on the situation and what I'm looking for. I don't have a lot of space to spare when it comes to carrying along lots of crystals and all of that stuff. So I like to use a lot of things that are found in nature, or things that I use in my everyday life around the house, or things that I might take with me very naturally that can be also used for the purpose of spellcraft and magic. Two of my favorite items that are disposable that I really enjoy using are candles and incense. For me, the most important thing with spellcraft and magic is my intent, my energy, and directing that energy out into the universe and creating change. And that is the most important part of my practice. So I try my hardest not to focus on the physical items that I have or don't have, because sometimes we can get lost in that and forget the whole purpose and the power that we ourselves have. A lot of the other things that I do are really things that are very personal to me, and things that I have felt really resonate with me and that I might create myself or write myself and things like that. I also like to look up things online that I can get inspiration from, but I always change them to be very personal to myself. A lot of times you yourself are all the magic you need. So like I said, for me, magic and life are very intertwined. They are not separate. I try my best to make life magical, and by doing that I don't have to stop my day to do something and then go back to real life. For me, I really try and incorporate my magic into my daily life so that I feel like it is all one and it is all connected. So I hope that this helped you get to know my path and my practice a little bit more, and maybe a little bit about me and my personality and the way that I practice my spellcraft. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Links to my regular channel will also be in the description box. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.